Mataji and everyone present here. Welcome Mataji, Swamini to this Vedic Vision Malaysia. We are very blessed to have an esteemed Mahatma with us to unfold the Atma Bodha text. Swamini Satvidyanandaji Saraswati is a disciple of Puja Swami Dayananda Saraswati, who is a great exponent of Vedanta and Hindu scriptures. She teaches the great truth contained in Bhagavad Gita and Upanishads in simple language that can be understood by a lay person who has a desire to know the truth of life. She is also a scholar in Sanskrit and hence has direct access to original scriptures. She has studied Vedanta and Sanskrit for more than a decade with His Holiness Swami Dayananda Saraswati in ancient Gurukulam system of learning. Her compassion for the afflicted and her simple lifestyle makes her a Mahatma of common people. She is fluent in English, Gujarati, and Hindi. From the last 25 years, she is spreading this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and Upanishads in Gujarati in different towns of Gujarat. She has also attended and presented papers in various conferences in many places in India and Vedanta conferences abroad. From 2003 to 2013, she has traveled abroad extensively for lecture tours in other countries such as different cities of USA, Canada, New Zealand. She had also organized a 3-day camp, children's camp in few cities of USA. She has translated and published more than 37 small books of her revered Guru Swami Dayananda. And she has also written papers. She has also recently written and published a detailed book on yoga based on the ancient commentaries. All classes of Gita, Upanishads, primary books on Vedanta, Bhagavat Puranam in Gujarati are all recorded, and now classes are available in MP3 format for the benefits of the sincere students who are not able to attend the classes in person. Thus, she is constantly active to teach and to spread the profound knowledge of Vedic vision and culture and Vedanta to the seekers in India and abroad to adults and children, and even in the corporate world, where senior directors and managers attend and learn business values and applications from spirituality. She is regularly visiting tribal areas in South Gujarat for education and welfare of the tribal children and adults. There are many more accolades in her name. Welcome, Swamini Satvidyanandaji Saraswati, and thank you very much.
Namaste, Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Om Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Om Bhadram Karne Vishrunuyam Devaah Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraah Sthirairangai Stuštuvagum Sastanobhi Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuho Swasti na Indro Vruddhashravah Swasti nः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Namaste, Hari Om to all. Today we are starting this book called Atma Bodha. I am hearing myself, somebody's voice is on. So, what is Atma Bodha? Atmanaha Bodha, Atma Bodha. The knowledge of the self is called Atma Bodha. There are so many words are there. Atma Bodha, Atma Gnanam, Atma Sakshatkar, Brahma Gnanam, Tattva Gnanam, Tattva Sakshatkar, Brahma Sakshatkar. So many words are there. So this book title is Atma Bodha. Now, what is Atma Bodha? What is Atma Gnanam? There is a story, Akhyayika, in Chandogya Upanishad, 7th chapter. Naradji was sad. He was feeling uneasiness. So he went to Sanat Kumar. And he told Sanat Kumar, Bhagavan aham shochami. Hey Bhagavan, hey Mahatma, I am very sad, sorrowful. Shokasya param tarayatu. Please help me to cross this sorrow. Tarayatu. Make me cross this sorrow. Sanat Kumar said, what can I do for you? So Narad said, Atmavit tarati shok. One who knows the self, Atmavit, one who knows the self, crosses the ocean of sorrow. That means this Atma Gnanam, Atma Bodha is a means. It is a boat, nauka, to cross the ocean of sorrow. That's why that another name is there for Atma Bodha, which is not very popular. Popular already, I told you. It's called Tarana Vidya. Taraka Vidya. What is a Taraka Vidya? We have to understand this. So Pujya Swamiji, our Pujya Swamiji used to tell this story. There was a village at the bank of the river, huge river. And there was a scholar. In village, everybody will be there. Carpenter also will be there, and the business person will be there. So there was a one scholar. And on the bank of the river, few boats were there. Navika. Boatmen were there. They were having their boats and they were helping people to cross the river. One day this scholar, he was known to everybody in the village. So he had to cross the river. So he went to the bank of the river and he saw that one boatman was sitting there. Not known to him, but he saw that this boatman is sitting here. So he asked, can you take me to the other bank of the river? Boatman said, okay, you get into the boat, I will take you. Now, as I said, it's a huge river, so it takes time to cross the river. So this scholar started conversation with this boatman. What is your name? What are you doing? So he asked, do you know how to read and write and all that? Did you go to any Gurukulam or not? This man said, no, Mahatma, I never went to. My father was boatman, my grandfather was boatman, my great-grandfather was boatman. We don't need to write and read anything, so I didn't go. Really? You don't know? Oh, your 25% of life is gone in vain. Vyartha. They said, okay, but you know some music, some dance, some bhajans, you know something like that? He said, no, I don't have time. I'm busy with this thing. By the end of the day, I'm so tired. Oh, so you don't have any aesthetic sense, any music, any bhajan? No. Your 25% life is gone in vain. It's gone in the water. Now this fellow started feeling so sorrowful. You know? Then these Mahatmas, by that time they were in the middle of the river. The Mahatmas have listened to some Bhagavata, Katha, Gita, something, some satsang you have done, some Shastra study, some Shastra Adhyan you have done? No. Other 25% of your life is in water. Now, this fellow is very sad. He was so sad. Oh my God. 75% of my life is all gone in vain, vyartha. So he was very sad. So he himself started thinking that sitting here, I would have started learning some writing, reading, something I would have done. I didn't do anything. So while having this conversation, he lost his attention towards the water of the river. And suddenly he saw there was one huge whirlpool was there. Now this boat was getting into that huge whirlpool, And so he understood that now nothing can be done. So he asked this Mahatma, this scholar, Pandita, you know swimming? Then your whole life is gone in the water. Do you understand? Same way. We are human beings. We know so many things. But this Atma Bodha, it is a Taraka Vidya. In Bhagavata, 11th chapter, Lord Krishna said the same thing. Dhrudeha Durlabham Sudurlabham. I'm sure you have heard Vivek Chudamani. So this body, Nrudeham, this human body, Durlabham Sudurlabham Plavam. It is rare, not only rare, rarest of the rare is this human, Sudurlabham. And it is what? Plavam. Raft. Understand? So this body is given to us. This body is given to us, which is a raft, small boat or raft. But for that, we need the conducive wind to cross. Maya irita nabaswata. Bhagavan say, my grace is the conducive wind for the raft. Guru Karnadharaha. Guru is the one who is a boatman. So Bhagavan say, this whole setup is given to you. Human body is there, Guru is there, Shastra is there, Ishvara Anugraha also is there. Puman Bhavabdhim na taret. The person who doesn't crosses this Bhavabdhi, Bhavasagara, ocean of this becoming. Bhavasagara means ocean of becoming, Janma Mrityu, death and birth. Sa Atmaha. I'm not telling it. Bhagavan says his Atmaha means what? He's committing suicide. He is destroying himself. Atmanam hantiti Atmaha, one who destroys himself. So goal of human life is to cross this Bhavasagar, the cycle of birth and death. And Bhagavan says, the one who doesn't make an effort to cross this, he is committing suicide. Therefore, Atma Bodha is a Taraka Vidya. It helps us to cross this Bhavasagar. Bhagavad Gita also, you know, Advaita Mruta Varshinim Bhagavatim Bhavabdi, understand? Bhavadveshini. Bhagavad Gita also is what? Bhavadveshini, destroys this Bhavasagar. Therefore, Atma Bodha means the Taraka Vidya. But we know other Vidyas like these scholars, but we don't know this Tarana Vidya. He didn't know swimming, so he lost his life. Therefore, Atma Bodha. And it's for us, not for anybody else. Through this, we can cross this Bhavasagar. But how to cross Bhavasagar? How to swim? Our problem is what? Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. Again and again, we keep on getting into the new body. But when we get this human life, we get so much caught up with all these other things that this becomes secondary. So this should become the primary goal. Adhyatma Gnana Nityatva. 13th chapter also Bhagavan says. Adhyatma Gnana Nityatva should be the part. Nityatva means it's not that 24 hours you are going to study. Nityatva means it should become the part and parcel of your daily life. And so this Atma Bodha is a Taraka Vidya. We have to remember this. And Adi Shankaracharya. Khalu Bhagavan Parama Krupaluhu Shri Shankaracharya. Adi Shankaracharya. Parama Krupalu. Guru is not Krupalu, Parama Krupalu. We have to understand each word. Krupalu means one who has a compassion, kindness, caring nature is called Krupalu. Very caring person, very kind person, very compassionate. Always ready to help others. It's called Krupalu. But Guru is what? Parama Krupalu. Why you say Parama? Because one who knows that whatever here is one Brahman only. He sees Brahman everywhere. For him, what is there is only Brahman. He doesn't see samsara. For him, everything is Brahman. Cow also is Brahman. Elephant also is Brahman, human being also is Brahman, Surya, Chandra, Sun, Moon, everything is what? One Brahman. So from his standpoint, there is no problem. Why? Because there is one Ishvara is there. That's why Pujya Swamiji used to tell that our Vedic Sampradaya, Vedic culture, Sanskriti, we don't say there is a one God, we don't say there are many gods, there is only God. So person who has gained this vision of Ishvara, he sees everybody is Ishvara. Guru also is Brahman, Shishya also is Brahman. The person who is delivering the talks also is Brahman. The person who is listening to the talk also is Brahman. The book is also Brahman. Understand? Jada, Chetana, inert, conscience, everything is Brahman. So from his standpoint, there is no problem. But from the standpoint of the Shishya, from the standpoint of the student, there is a problem. And therefore, he needs to be Parama Krupal. Swamiji used to say, Param means extra compassionate. Understand? It's exactly like rope and snake. The person who sees snake is frightened. He wants to run away. He put his leg on this thick rope, and the thick rope has a sting, the thread is there, coconut thread. And that hurt on his foot. And he thought there is a snake bite. So he's so frightened. He's perspirating. His heartbeat is going high and high. And running away, he hit himself. He's shouting. His friend comes there and he saw that there is a rope here. And this fellow said, oh, snake, snake, snake. And now this person, he doesn't see the snake. He sees this rope. But this person who sees snake and he thinks that snake bite is there, needs extra compassion. Because from the standpoint of the friend, there is no problem. There is no snake bite. There is no snake. But from the standpoint of the person who sees snake and who thinks that there is a snake bite, needs extra compassion. And therefore, Guru is always called Parama Krupal. Who is Parama Krupalu? Adi Shankaracharya. Why? Mukhya Adhikarinam Upanishad Bhashyam Sutra Bhashyam Gita Bhashyam iti Vedanta Prasthanatrayam Nirmaya. You all know Adi Shankaracharya. He has written these three Bhashya, Prasthanatraya it is called. Gita Bhashya, Sutra Bhashya, Brahma Sutra Bhashya and Upanishad Bhashya. Having written these three types of Bhashya, for whom? Mukhya Adhikarinam. The people, those who are having a good amount of dispassion, Vairagya. He saw that a lot of people are there, those who are not capable of studying the Shastra directly. Those who are not able to understand Upanishad directly. Avalokana Ashaktana Mumukshunam Anugrahartham. Those who are mumukshu, those who want to get liberated from this Bhavasagara. But they are not that much capable of study the Shastra. What he did? Sarva Vedanta Sara Sangraham Atma Bodhakyam Prakaranam Chikirshuhu Pratijanite. Pratijanite. He took vow. He committed himself to create Chikirshu, to have a desire to create this new book called Atma Bodha. And this Atma Bodha is what? Sarva Vedanta Sara Sangraha. It encompassed all kinds of the topics of Vedanta. It is a collection, Sangraha. Sara means essence. It is the collection of the essence of every aspect of Vedanta. But when we write a book, whenever we write a new book, for any kind of the new starting, whenever there's a new starting is there, a new house, going to the school, anything. When you start, we do the prayer. And this, it is called Mangala Charanam. Prayer is called Mangala Charanam. There are three types of the Mangala Charanam. You praise, you do the prayer to the Lord directly. Or you do the namaskaram to your guru. Or you describe the tattva, swarupa, Brahma. So Ishvara Paraka, Guru Paraka, and Tattva Paraka Mangalachara. We start with that. Now, what is the purpose of Mangalacharanam? Mangalacharanam is for what? There are three purposes are there for Mangalacharanam. Whenever we start something, it needs to end properly. Suppose I start writing a book, then I should complete the book. So, for the completion of the work, we do the prayer. Because for any kind of the action or any kind of the endowment, we need this prayer. Because everything is not in our hand. We need Ishvara Anugraha, grace of Ishvara. So to invoke the grace of Ishvara, we do this Mangalacharan so we can complete the work. So the book is written, completed. Now what? It should go to the right hand, to the right person, so that person can study. But before it goes to the right hand, it is to be protected. Those days they were writing books on the, this palm leaf. There are so many palm leaves are Ajapakshana. Ajapakshana means goats have eaten it. Because for them it is a leaf. For us it is a book, understand? And so we need to pray to the Lord, Guru, for the protection of that particular book. So that's the second purpose of Mangalacharanam, is to protect that book. Once it is protected, it has go to the right hand proper person. So he can study and he can teach others also. Now look at, we are studying Atma Bodha means what? All three have worked well. Shankaracharya ji could complete the book Atma Bodha. The completion of the book is there. It is being protected all these years and it is now in our hand. And we are studying this book now. So that means what Mangalacharan Shankaracharya ji has done is fulfilled. His Mangalacharan is answered, understand. So from the standpoint of Shankaracharya, Mangalacharanam is done. From our standpoint, we are also starting this. So we also need to do Mangalacharan because we want to complete the book. And not only that, we need to have the enough time to study this book. And therefore, we also need Mangalacharan. Shankaracharya did Mangalacharan, his Mangalacharan is answered. Now we have to do the Mangalacharan. And therefore, this first verse of Atma Bodha is very beautiful verse. So much is given in this one verse by Shankaracharya. The first verse itself is very good meaning wise. So many meanings are there. In Sanskrit it's called Vishwatomukha, means multiple meanings are there in this verse. So this verse starts with Tapobihi, Tapaha. Tapaha itself is an auspicious word. Here there is no namaskaram to Ishvara, namaskaram to Guru or namaskaram to the Tattva. But just by saying the word Tapaha, Mangala Charanam is done. Exactly like Bhagavad Gita. I'm sure day before all of you have done this Gita chanting, you know. It starts with what? Dhritarashtra Uvacha, understand. Then first verse is what? Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. Dhritarashtra. That's the first word we chant. Dhritam Rashram Yena iti Dhritarashtra. The direct meaning of Dhritarashtra is that blind king. So, Amiji, is it auspicious to say Dhritarashtra first? Yes. Why? Because that is his name. But the real meaning of Dhritarashtra word is what? Dhritam Rashram Jagat Yena iti Dhritarashtra. One who is sustaining this entire creation is Dhritarashtra. Bhagavan Narayana, understand? It's exactly like that Bhagavatam, you know? Ajamil was telling Narayan, Narayan. So he was calling his youngest son, Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. And saying so, he left his body. So Yamadut came. Yes, Yamadut came, Vishnudut also came there to take this soul to Vaikuntha. So Vishnudut said, Yamadut, you can't take this Jiva to Yamaloka. We are going to take him to Vaikuntha Loka, where Narayana is residing. So Yamadutta said, no, he was not calling your Narayana, he was calling his son. So in our modern language, this Vishnudut said, Narayana is a copyright of our Narayana. Understand? See, that's why in our culture, all people name is Bhagwan name. Venkata Prasada, Madhusudana, Lakshmi, Amba, Saraswati, Sharada. Look at this. It's nice. By calling somebody, we are calling Bhagavan. We are taking the name of Bhagavan. Somebody's name is Bhagavan, Ishvara, Prabhu. Look at this. That's beautiful culture. Unknowingly, you take Bhagavan's name. That's it. So Vishnudut said Narayana is the name, it's a copyright of our Bhagavan. So we are going to take this soul to Vaikuntha. Same way, Dhritarashtra means what? The Bhagavan who is sustaining this entire creation. So just saying Dhritarashtra, Mangalacharan is done. Same way, Tapaha, look at Tapashcharya. Tapa alochane. So when we'll see the meaning of the verse, we'll see it in detail. Tapashcharya means what? Austerity. It's very auspicious thing. Ishvara is Tapashcharya. In Gita, Bhagavan says, Balam balavatam asmi tejas tejasvinamaham. I am the intellect of all intellectual people. I am the strength of all this Balavan. All these strong people are there. I am the strength of them. Tejas tejasvinamaham. The brilliance of all the brilliant people is me. Tapasvinam. I am the tapascharya, all these tapasvi, all the people those who are performing tapascharya, I am the tapaha. Understand? Tapaha is Ishvara. And therefore, just by using the word tapaha, tapobihi, Lord Adi Shankaracharya has done the Mangalacharya. And so we are also doing this Mangalacharam so we can complete the verse, all the verses of this book. Not only we complete, we also have three things, understand. We have to complete the study of this book. We have to understand what is being taught. And we have to assimilate what is being said. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa. So, we do the prayer for listening to this book, for reflection to understand the book, and to contemplate on the meaning of the book to assimilate this knowledge. And therefore, we'll start with the first verse here today. Very beautiful verse. We'll chant, you will follow me, or I will be able to hear you, or you want me to chant alone? What you want to do? I will chant one and then you can chant with me. Maybe I won't be able to hear because all the...
Yes, Amma, I think Amma chant.
Okay, I will chant 2 times. One time I will chant. Second time you chant with me so you can learn the chanting also. Tapobihi kshina papanam, tapobihi kshina papanam, shantanam vitaraginam, shantanam vitaraginam, mumukshunam apekshoyam, mumukshunam apekshoyam. Yes, Atma bodho vidhiyate. Atmabodho vidhiyate. Tapobihi kshina papa. Here visarga and after visarga ksha is there. is a conjunct consonant, and therefore we have to pronounce that visarga as her, complete her. And the last swara vowel is E, and therefore that E has to be added into her, and therefore it is called tapobihi. Understand? That's a rule of the pronunciation. Tapobihi Sheena Papa. So tapobihi, understand, that is a plural. By different types of the austerities. Sheena Papani, for whom all kinds of the papa is being destroyed. I'm going to use the word papa only, not seen, understand, because in the English, the seen has their own meaning, which is not the meaning of papa here. Papa means the wrong actions, which results into the adversity in our life. Pratikudata. So, Sheena means being destroyed, for whom all the papa are being destroyed through different types of the tapaha, austerities. What is the tapaha? Nitya naimitikaihi kurvanaha duritakshayamiti suchanat tapobihi. In our Shastra, there are 4 types of the karma, are the actions. Nitya karma, which we have to do daily. Nitya means daily karma. Daily puja we have to do, daily japam we have to do. Daily when you wake up, karagre vasate lakshmi karamule saraswati karamadhyetu govinda prabhate karadarshanam. We have to start with that. So these are nitya karma. For grihastha, there is a Agnihotra karma also is there. Sandhya Vandana is there. So, nitya karma, naimitik karma, occasional. Like Surya Grahan is there, we have to do special puja. Janmashtami, Ram Navami. So, all these different types of the karmas which we do on a special occasion. Then there is a kamya karma. The second one is nitya naimitik karma and then kamya karma, desired. Like Dashrathji wanted to have a son. And he performed this kamya karma called putra kameshtiye. So many kamya karmas are given in our Shastra. Then there is a third, is called nishiddha karma, that which we should not perform. Suram na pibed, kalunjam na bakshayet, hinsam na kuryat. Don't hurt other person. Don't get addicted to this suram, liquor. Drinking the liquor. Liquor means it is a upalakshana. Any kind of the addiction, whether it is a cigar or cocaine, any kind of stuff, liquor, which stops thinking. So this is called nishiddha karma. Then fourth is called prayashchita karma. Prayashchit karma means when we have done something wrong, we rectify it. It's called prayashchit. Like Shankaracharya said, this tikakara said, Krich Chandrayanadi. Chandrayana Vrata. Krich Chandrayana. Moon increases and decreases, understand? So, according to that, Krishna Paksha and Shukla Paksha, this Vratam is there. It starts with the full moon day, Purnima. You eat your normal food, as much you are eating every day. Whatever amount you are eating, you divide it into 15 parts. You see, what is the 15th part? Then on the first day of moon, you reduce 15th part of the food. First few days is not a problem. Then second day, another 15th part you remove. Third day, another 15th part. That way you decreases your intake of food. Up to Ashtami, no problem. Half of the food what you take. Then it becomes problem. Because our problem is either you eat or you don't eat. But if you say only one vada you have to eat, not two, not three, not four, one a day. That's a problem. One laddu, problem. Then 8th day, only 8 grass is there. Then 7, then 6, then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And new moon day, no food. For 15 days. Then now you have to go, what? 1 grass. 15th part of the food you have to eat. And full moon day, full meal you take. So full moon to full moon, it's called Chandrayana Vrata. And it's not that afternoon we take, then morning also we can have a milk, and afternoon also this one, and then evening we'll have some ice cream. No. Very tough. You should try someday. So it's called Chandrayana Vrata. It's called Prayashchita Karma. So Nitya Naimitikadi Anushthanaih Kshena Papanam. So through this Nitya Naimitik Karma, through this Prayashchit Karma, and avoiding Kamya Karma, avoiding Nishiddha Karma, understand this. We have to remove this Papa, Kshena Papanam. What is the Papa? Nashta Kalushana. Kalushana, impurities of our mind. There are 6 types of the impurities in our mind. That's called 6 enemies are there in our mind. Kamaha, desire. Krodha, anger. Lobha, greed. Moha, delusion. Overvaluation. Moha means overvaluation. Everything has its own value in our life. Value not in the sense of money, understand? Value means how much importance we give to that particular object or the person. Money is required to live the life. But money is not the goal of our life. Or money is not going to give you happiness. But if suppose we superimpose the happiness on money, on relationship, it's called moha, overvaluation. Moha, generally English called delusion. I don't use this word. Moha means overvaluation. Giving the importance or the valuation of the object more than what is required in our life. Mada. Mada means ahankara, egoism. We have a body, we have a mind, we have an intellect, we have a wealth, relation. For all this, we can have a ahankara, called mother, matsarya, jealousy. This jealousy works two ways, understand? This matsarya, or irshya and asuya. Asuya means paraguna asahishnutva. Person cannot stand the other's gain, others' qualities, others' achievements. Called asuya. There is another type of the matsarya, irshya. Guneshu dosha darshan. You see the quality of the person and you can't stand it. That's a one. You see the quality of the person, but you see the dosha, defect in the person. Suppose it happens in our sannyasi's life. It's very common, understand? Suppose somebody is there who is donating money for some school or hostels or temple. Somebody will be there. He will come and, Swamiji, he has given 1 lakh rupees. You don't know who is he. And all people are there. Means he can't stand that. So he tried to show, that person tried to show the defect, the dosha of that person. Guneshu dosha darshanam, guneshu asahishnuttam. It's called matsarya. So there are 6 enemies are there in our mind. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. This is the impurities of our mind. There is impurities in our karma, which we already discussed, that we don't perform any nishiddha karma. The karma which are being said no to karma. We are not performing any kamya karma. But all these things, tapo bihi, understand, tapasya. In Bhagavad Gita, in 17th chapter, there are 3 types of tapasya is given. So Bhagavan has very nicely discussed these 3 types of the tapasya. And this tapasya is, one is satvika tapasya, other is rajasika tapasya, and third is a tamasika tapasya. So Bhagavan says this tamasic tapasya is there, which we need to avoid. We don't need to perform that particular tapasya. We don't need to perform rajasic karma, tapasya also. So Bhagavan here is given this very beautifully. If you have a Gita in hand, you can see the 17th chapter, the 17th verse. Shraddhaya parya taptam tapastaptam trividham narai. 3 types of the tapasya are being performed by the people. Falakangshibihi yuktaihi satvikam parichaksha. That tapasya which is being performed not for the particular end, particular results, but for the purification of the mind, the tapasya is performed, and the person who is performing is what? Yuktaihi. Yukta means what? Together. We have these 3 types of the personality. Action-based personality, speech-based personality and thinking personality. Now, yukta means what? For whom all these three are aligned. It's called yukta. What he thinks, speaks, and he does. Vichara, Vani, Vartana. All three are aligned. He is called yukta. For our problem is, we don't follow this. What is in our mind, what we talk and what we do, we only know, not others. And suppose couple is getting ready to go to the wedding. So they are almost ready and going out. Old uncle appeared there on the door. What we will do? Inside what we are thinking, oh my, this is the time for this fellow to come here. This is what we think. What comes out of our mind? Oh, uncle, namaskaram, uncle, come in, come in. Yesterday only we were talking about you. This is our speech, understand? And we perform action is what? Yukta. Bhagavan says the person views together. Thinking, speaking, and actions are aligned. By person who is together, performed this tapasya is called satvika. Without expecting any result of it. Tapasya which is being performed for what? Satkarman, puja, sam, tapodambhena, chaiva, yat. Tapasya is being performed for what? Satkar. People welcome you. Ah, he is a great master. He was in Himalaya for 5 years. Great welcoming will be there. Mana, lot of respect here for earning the respect, earning the welcoming, earning the puja of other people. Dambhena chaiva, that is a dambha. Right? Because there is no yukta, understand now? Yukta. He is not yukta, he is a dambha. Dambha means showing something else. That kind of the tapasya is called rajasam. And that tapasya is chalam, adruvam. It is not nitya. The result of that tapasya will be momentary. And what is the tamasic tapasya? Moodgrahena atmanaha yat pidaya kriyate tapaha. The tapasya in which you yourself put yourself into the pain. Atmanaha pidaya kriyate. There are two types of the hinsa, pida. One, we do others. That's the second one. Parasya utsadanartham. To destroy others when we perform the act, tapasya. Like all the asuras, Ravan, Kumbhakarna, all of them have done the different types of tapasya. It's all tamasic. Why? To destroy Devaloka. Or you yourself is destroying or hurting yourself. There are two types of hinsa. Hurting yourself or hurting others. So by hurting oneself, to hurt somebody when you perform the tapasya is called tamasika tapasya. Then question comes, what is the tapasya? What type of the tapasya we should do? Understand, tapo has, that's why in the beginning I said this tapaha is a plural. It's not a one. Tapo bihi. by different types of the tapasya is performed in our life to destroy the impurities of the mind. So, Bhagavan has given these three types of the tapasya in our life. Kaika, Vachika, Manasa Tapaha. We need to perform these three types of the tapasya in daily basis. What is the Kaika tapasya? Deva Dvija Guru Pragna Pujanam. 4 types of the people we should worship, we should respect them. Deva. Daily Deva Puja is there. Dvija. There are different words are there for Brahmana. Dvija, Vipra, Pandita, Brahmana, understand. So there is a beautiful verse which tells this meaning of this each word. Janmana Jayate Shudra. By birth, everybody is Shudra. Upanayana Dvija. When he gets the Upanayana, sacred thread. All these English words are useless. Upanayana Dvija. That is, Dvija means who is born second time. It's called Dvija. Ja means born. This is a new birth. That Gayatri Mantra Upadesha is done. That means now he is born as an Upanayana person. That means now daily he has to perform the Gayatri Japa. Dvija. Shastra Adhyayanat Vipra. By studying the Shastra under Guru, he becomes Vipra. Brahmagnanat Brahmana. By gaining the Brahmagnanam, knowledge of the Brahman, he becomes Brahman. So Dvijaha means this scholar, Vedic scholars. We should worship them, we should respect them. We should actually not only respect them, we should give some space in our life to those kind of the people. Guru. Who is Guru? Gukaraha, Andakaraha, Rukaraha, Tannivartaka. The person who destroys the ignorance of our mind. Person who imparts knowledge to us. Mata is a first Guru. Pita is a second Guru. Then in the school when we go, teachers are, Shikshaka is also Guru. Then there are people, those who work like a guide for us. Margadarshaka, Bodhaka, in Sanskrit they are called. Mata, Pita, Shikshaka, Bodhaka. Those who give guidelines for our life, gives us the good advices in our life. Bodhaka. Then Guru, under whom we do the Diksha. There are Guru also, there are different kinds of Gurus. Diksha Guru, one who gives you mantra, Gayatri mantra, Diksha is called Diksha Guru. One who gives you the knowledge of the Shastra, he is also Guru, under whom you study the Shastra. It's called Guru. called Shiksha Guru. Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru. The third is called Sadguru. One who teaches you the Sat, the reality of this creation. Tattva Gnana. Called Sadguru. Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru, Sadguru. Under whom we study this Vedanta is called Sadguru. Prajna. Scholars. There are different types of the scholars are there. Doctors also are scholars, understand? They have knowledge of this medicine. Surgeon also is a scholar. Advocate also is a scholar. We need all these scholars in our life. Scientists also are scholars. All researchers also are scholars. They're called prajna, the scholars in our life. We should respect them. So pujanam means it's not that every day you go with this arati and do not. You give the space in your life and respect them. Deva Dvija Guru Pragna Pujanam. Shaucham, very important in our life. Bahya Antar Shaucham. Bahya means wherever we are living, everything should be in place and clean and neat. External cleanliness should be there. Antara means, as I said, our mind should be pure. Our body, start with our clothes, vastra. Then our body, our senses, indriya, our mind, our intellect. Everything should be pure. Sada Shuchi is called. Our action also should be pure. So Shaucham is not only cleanliness. There are two words are there. Shuddhi and Pavitrata. Shuddha and Pavitra. What is Shuddha? Shuddha means pure. When you take a crystal of the salt or sugar, it's sugar only. Nothing else is there. Then you take the crystal of the salt, it's only salt. Nothing else is there. It's called pure. Suppose somebody gives me a glass of water, it's a pure water, H2O. But suppose it's a lemon water, then it's not a pure. Understand? It is not Shuddha Jala. Shuddha means only that particular object is there, pure. What is Pavitra? Pure and sacred are not synonyms. Shuddha and Pavitra are not synonyms, understand? The Shaucham has both meaning. Shuddha, Pavitra. What is Pavitra? Suppose as I give you a glass of water, it's a pure water. But if I give you 1 spoon of Ganga water, it is what? Pavitra. Suppose somebody has done Abhishekam. And then this Abhishekta Jalam is there. It was Shuddha. Yogurt is there, milk is there, lemon water is there. We call Charanamrutam. It is not Shuddha. It is Pavitra. Why it is Pavitra? Simple definition of Pavitra is that which comes from the Lord is called Pavitra. That one is connected to the Lord is called Pavitra. If your mind is connected to the Lord, it is Pavitra. If your body is connected connected to the Lord through puja, it is pavitra. Shaucham. Why Ganga is pavitra? It is a charanamrutam of Lord Krishna. Brahmaji did the Abhishekam, puja, Pada Prakshalana. That Pada Prakshalana is Maganga. That's why when you go to the bank of Ganges, you don't put your leg there. It's a charanamrutam. You can't put your leg there. You have to do Kshamaya Archana. First you do 3 Arghya to Maganga. 3 times Prokshan. And then you say, I'm putting this leg in you for Snanam. So give me permission to take Snanam in this sacred water. Then you enter in the land. We just walk in. Pavitra. Shaucham. Both is required. Pure and sacred. Arjavam. All this is tapasya, understand. Arjavam means simple. What you think, what you speak, and what you do, say. No cheating, no hiding. Arjavam. Simple life. Brahmacharyam. Brahmani charati iti brahmacharya. This brahmacharya also has 3 meanings. One is you keep yourself away from all kinds of the enjoyments, called brahmacharya. The second one is Shankaracharya says this. Gurukula Vasa. You go and stay with Guru. Also brahmacharya. And the real meaning is Brahmani Charati. The person who dwells into the thinking of Brahman is called brahmacharya. Or person who tries to understand the Brahman is called brahmacharya. Study of Atma Bodha is a brahmacharya, understand, because you're trying to understand what is Atma, what is Brahman. So study of Vedanta also is a brahmacharya. Living with Guru and study the Shastra also is brahmacharya. And keeping yourself away from excess enjoyment also is a brahmacharya. Ahimsa, we already saw. Ahimsa, non-violence. Everything is 3 today. Sharirika hinsa, vachika hinsa, manasa hinsa. Physically, you don't hurt anybody. By your words also, you don't hurt anybody. In your thinking also, you don't hurt anybody. It's called ahimsa. So this 5 is called Shariram Tapa. Deva Dvija Guru Pragna Pujanam Shaucham Arjavam Brahmacharyam Ahimsa Shariram. This kind of the life when we are leading, it is called Shariram Tapa. Then Vachika, Vangmayam Tapa. Very important. Anudvega Karam Vakyam. Satyam Priyam Hitam Chayat. Very important. Whatever you say should not disturb others. Anudvega. Should not create any kind of the disturbance in the other's mind. Anudvega Karam Vakyam. Whatever you are speaking should not create any kind of the disturbance in the society, disturbance in the life of others. Satyam. It should be truth. But that truth is being limited by these three. Understand? Anudvegakaram Vakyam means suppose it's hurting somebody, then you, even though it is a Satya, but if it is hurting somebody, you should not speak. Not only that, if it is not liked by somebody, Priyam, it's not liked by somebody, then you should not speak it. Hitam, if it is not useful, it is not going to have any welfare of the person, useful, hitam, then also you should not speak. So Satya has these three restrictions. Should not create any kind of the disturbance in the person's mind or life or the society. Priya and hitam. Then only you speak. That means 75% of the speech is gone for us. There is nothing to speak for us if you follow this. Understand? We know so many things, but we don't need to say that. So, anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyam hitam chayat. Not only that, swadhyaya abhyasanam chay. Swadhyaya means daily Veda Patha we have to do. Suppose we can't chant Veda, then do chanting of Vishnu Sahasranam, Lalita Sahasranam, anything. So chanting Veda or Upanishad or Gita and Swadhyaya. Then Abhyasanam means study. Whatever you are chanting should be known to you, what you are chanting. In Chandogya Upanishad, first chapter, there is a section which talks about this. The person who is chanting this Samaveda, Chandogya Upanishad is from Samaveda. So there it says, the person who chants this Samaveda gains lot of punya. Samaveda Ganam it is called, gain a lot of punya. Because the Samaveda Ganam, the singing the Samaveda is a praising the Lord. So you gain punya. But there it says that if you chant this Samaveda along with the meaning of Samaveda, then it gives you the infinite punya. That's why Abhyasana. You chant Vishnu Sahasranam every day, but try to understand the meaning of every name of Bhagavan. That's called study. You chant and you study also. Vangamayam tapaha uchyate. This is called tapasya, austerity at the level of your speech. And then last one is manasam tapa. It's beautiful. Maunam atma vinigraha. Manaha saumyatva. Manah prasadaha saumyatva. Manaha prasada. Manah prasadaha means what? Please the self. Your mind is happy or not, cheerful or not. Prasada means cheerful. I always tell people, the biggest tapasya, biggest siddhi, accomplishment in the life is to be happy, to be calm in any situation. Dukkheshu anudvigna manah. Manaha prasad. Our mind should be always pleased. It's not that means you laugh everywhere. That's not what it is telling. Whether you are calm and pleased or not, cheerful. If internally you are cheerful, all your actions, all your behavior releases that cheerful. So the cheerfulness of the mind, saumyatvam, softness. Saumyatvam means your action, your speech, your behavior having softness. Very soft personality. Maunam Atma Vinigraha, Maunam. Munehe Bhavaha Maunam. The characteristics of the Muni is called Maunam. Generally, Maunam we think not speaking is Maunam. That nothing to do with the speech. Somehow we connected this Maunam to the not talking for some reason. I have no idea. But real Maunam means what? Munehe Bhavaha Maunam. The characteristics of Muni. Who is Muni? Mananashilaha Muni. One who has a capacity to think over something for a length of time. Muni. That means we have a capacity to think, to reflect, called Maunam. Atma Vinigraha. Atma here means body, mind, sense complex. Sanghata. Having a say over your body, mind, senses. Atma Vinigraha. Not only that, Bhava Samshuddhi. This is very important. Your attitude also should be clean, pure. With pure attitude, you should perform everything. Your bhava shuddhi. With what attitude you give to somebody, with what attitude you are talking to somebody, with what attitude you are welcoming somebody, should be pure. Bhava samshuddhi. There was a Mahatma. Daily he used to go to the village and get bhiksha. So one day he used to go to different villages. So one day he went to one village. Afternoon he went to that village for bhiksha. So there was a person seeing this Mahatma, he did namaskaram, said, please come, please come. So Mahatma thought, okay, he's inviting me, so let me go to his house. So he went there. So he gave him asanam and then he did the namaskara. His wife came and did namaskaram. And then started satsang, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Now this Mahatma was hungry. He thought this fellow is inviting me for bhiksha. Not he or not his wife offered any food to this man. Keep on talking and respecting and all these things. It was food time. Any food time at the time of the lunch time, if somebody's coming, you should offer. He didn't offer. He was very humble, very nice person. Then Mahatma thought that I'm not going to get bhiksha in this place. So then finally said, okay, can I go now? So yes, Mahatma, I did namaskar. Mahatma. Then he saw that some bhandara was going. One businessman offered this to Mahatmas. So he went to that bhandara. But because this fellow was keeping him in the house, by the time that bhandara was almost over, Mahatma went there. But it was almost done. So this Mahatma went there. So the businessman was out standing there and overlooking the whole thing, what's going on. So he saw this Mahatma coming. So he got little irritated that end of this bhandara you are coming, you should come on time like that. So in insulting words, he said, hey, come here, give some food to this fellow. Look at it. That fellow didn't offer food, but he was very quiet and very humble. This person is offering food, but very rude with him. Do you understand? Bhava samshuddhi. Both is required. Humble also we should require. And offering food also required. And therefore, our bhava, our attitude has to be correct, Swamiji used to say, correct attitude. We should perform action with the correct attitude. Tapaha manasam uccha. This is manasa. So, tapobihi kshina papana means the satvika tapasya is there. In the satvik tapasya also, these three kinds of the tapasya, when we perform, all impurities of our mind is being removed. So, Shankaracharya says, through this tapasya, for whom all the impurities are being destroyed. Tapobihi kshina papa. Not only that, shantanam. So tomorrow we'll go further for shantanam. Other verses also we'll see tomorrow. We'll conclude today. We'll do the concluding. Om asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrutyorma amrutangamaya. Om purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hari.
Hari Om, Amma.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Swami.
Hari Om Swamini.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Swamini.